Well, on this now, I think day 2, but I've not been on any solid days because basically I've got to work, and I'm still doing another book, Story of the Caravan. So I've got to make, and I've got to do the magazine stuff. Plus got a Manchester show soon as well, I think next week, which I'll be doing a video of. I did one last year but it was really bad, so I never bothered showing it, so that was that. But yeah, so how am I getting on? Well, not particularly very well. This is a slow process. Coming across lots of stuff like this, slides that have been sort of buried for years and years. That took many years ago. Someone got Caravan stuff on, which is quite good. So I'm putting that on the Caravan Industry Expert Facebook page. So keep an eye on that for any updates and stuff. But otherwise, no, it's not going down too well. Plus, I'm getting lots of stuff like this. I'm getting lots of photographs and, you know, stuff at all sorts of places actually. Photographs like things like that. My daughter. Pushing her now, she's got her own baby, of course. And that's my friend there with his Abbey GTS, and that was our Bailey Ranger there at 1999, 505, which I then towed with a Skoda Octavia, one of the first, one of many Skodas I've had since then, which have always proved excellent cars for towing, etc. So there's all this sort of stuff going on. So of course it's all a distraction. But let's go into the place where I'm clearing out first. Well, this is it, folks. You're probably saying you've not done very much, and you'd be absolutely right, actually. I mean, I have cleared quite a bit of stuff, but it's just not making an impact. Now, all this shelving here, what I want to do is I want to make absolute use of it. So this shelving, some of it is going to go into the loft. I've added some extra insulation, extra strength and struck bearers in there. Reinforced all the floor, so you know the weight shouldn't be a problem. But you can see so much stuff. I mean, I've cleared two rubbishfuls out me drawers of the office. Now I had to laugh because this morning I was going, well, what, you know, where are you going to put your desk? And so I thought about by the window. Oh, you can't have it by the window, staring out the window. I'll put it to the wall. Well, you can't be looking at the wall. So that's a bit of at the moment, that's a bit of a stalemate job. So we'll have to see what happens with that. But this desk is going to be moved. As I say, there's all this stuff has got to come out. I think once I get this lot cleared, it won't be so bad. I'll feel a bit more on top of things, but it really is a daunting task. There's lots of brochures and bags of brochures just down here. Some have never been opened up since 2006. Brochures, well, I wouldn't say opened up, they have been looked at and what have you, but basically I've never done anything with them. So you've got all this sort of thing, and there's lots of bits and pieces like this. Remember, you know, bits of Bailey Bristol. I did for their 60 years. I did all their stuff for them. We did this calendar, plus we did a book. We did another calendar as well. And it was all, you know, down to me. They don't ask me anything like that these days. I don't think they'll ever want to, really. But I've got lots of other things here that, you know, some of it is going to have to be got rid of somewhere. But it really is quite a worrying thing. Anyway, I'll take you now up to the loft. Now I'm going to start running out of space there, so I've got to get Jeff, my mate, back in. He says, well, I can't do anything really until you get these shelves cleared. So it's a bit like, oh, it's a bit of a catch-22. But you see, it's not a case of simply just moving stuff out. There's a lot of stuff that has to be sorted as well, and that's the part and parcel of the problem. Plus I've got bits of posters up the top there, and I want to keep those sort of things, so I'm going to put those up in the loft to make the loft a bit like this, really. Well, not exactly like this, because it's going to be straighter, hopefully. But anyway, I'll take you up there now anyhow. Right, well, here we are. Now, you can see, all this side here has all got to be, forgive the cushions there, so you wreck your knees when you're going down on here. This has got to be all redone. There's got to be new joists put, strengthening joists put in there. This has all been done on this side. All this floor is sound here. We're going to probably put some more tongue and groove stuff here, I'm not sure. I want to bet some more, if I can get some shelving up on this side I can, that'd be great. As you can see, it's in a bit of a state of disarray. It's really, well, what can you say really? So, lots of motorhome stuff on this side, lots of brochure stuff that is, well, completely needs sorting out, but that's a job that I think I can do later on in the year. There's obviously normal householdy stuff, a bit of stuff from the Caravan, such as the rear bunk bed up here. That's never been used, that's still in its plastic. Same with the cushions, same with the table that goes at the bottom because we never use that. So there's also the other odds and ends that we have to store up here. But this bit in there in the middle, what I want to do, I want to put some shelving down here. Now, what I've got to be careful, of course, is I don't sort of make it hard to get to all the other stuff. So it'll be limited to what I can do. But again, it's more storage. It's just desperately needed. I want to try and keep this bit down here a little bit open. I want to put a plug socket up here, a couple of plug sockets, so I can bring the laptop, the scanner, and instead of having to keep going up and down stairs and what have you and taking stuff down and bringing it back up, I can actually scan stuff up here and then put it back, hopefully in some sort of order. And I'll show you what I've been doing. Right, we've got a bit of rug down here, out the kitchen, only a year so old, so I've wanted a new one, so I'll have this one, and it makes life a lot easier on your knees, believe me. So this is what, as I say, I'm trying to do, and I suppose this is slowing the job up, is the fact is I'm trying to sort stuff out as well as move it, and it just means that it takes a lot of time. So and because I'm going to be running out of shelf space, I've not got a lot of shelf space left. There's the amount of stuff to come in is not going to be anywhere near enough space. So I'm hoping to get some more shelving down this bit here. I'm hoping, as I say, to have some shelving here in the middle. But as I say, it's going to be, when you're working in it, it's going to be really cramped. We've put more insulation, we've had new insulation put in as well. So thicker insulation a couple of months ago. And where we've raised up the floor and strengthened it, we've put some more insulation in there. And there's some insulation in the corner there to use for this next section. So all this sort of stuff is Caravan magazine. I've got a lot more than that. I've got a hell of a lot more. Now I've got some duplicates and I'm going to have to decide what I'm going to have to do with all that. Some of it will have to be sold off, there's no doubt about it. At the moment that's the less of the worries. All I want to be able to do now is really get everything up and out and get into action proper. At the moment I'm working from the conservatory. I can normally have been doing the last year or two in the summer. It's so nice. South facing, I've nothing at the back, it's just trees. We get the birds in and it really is pleasant. So at the moment that's what I'm doing, but it's not ideal. So as I say, I've got to get this sorted, and time is marching on. This was going to be done before Christmas and that was just way off. It was never going to happen, I don't think. I thought I was kidding myself. But anyway, that's so far. I'm going to end up this vlog and then I'll come back with another vlog in a few days and see how we've got on. And I mean, the wife's going to help me today, so I can see a few eruptions and fallouts and what you're doing this for and why don't you put that, all that sort of thing. You know, it does. It might not do, it might go all very hunky-dory. I hope it does. Going to have some strip lamps put up here as well. So we're going to have some LED fluorescent lights in so you get the spread of light better, because with these you're just working your light a lot of the time. Right, I'll see you on the next vlog. Please keep subscribing. leave us your comments. I'd love to know what you think. I know, so for some people this will be probably boring, and that's not a problem. If you think it's boring, that's fine. You don't have to watch it. And anyway, just hope the rest of you find it interesting. A happy new year to you all again, and thanks for watching the channel and subscribing to it. It's growing slowly but nicely, and it does help if you do subscribe if you're a first time watcher of the channel. Look through all the videos. There's some ones you like, there's ones you don't, obviously, but anyway, I'll leave you alone. See you on the next vlog, and hopefully I can report better news.